Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 316 North Beachwood Drive in Los Angeles, and I am in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line system here on this property for Renee Smith. Now, the main sewer line system is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structures. It lies underground and connects the building drain line systems to the public sewer. The building drain line systems then are the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focusing on the building drain line systems, so if further evaluation is desired regarding those building drain line systems is desired, a qualified plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm kind of in the middle of my investigation. I've begun back at the guest house area, and I've dropped in through a cleanout that's located behind the water heater in the downstairs laundry/bathroom area here at the rear structure. I pushed through about 82 feet of piping to get to where the main house and guest house lines intersect, just along the left side of the main house. You can see the water coming down through that pipe opening. That's where these two pipes intersect. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera backwards through this guest house line, since it was fairly difficult to get out here, and I think it's going to illustrate the same on the way back. So we'll look at this area first, and then we'll reset to a clean out over on the right side of the main house structure. We weren't able to find the exposed main clean out for that structure either, so we've tracked and located where this location is, and we've put an orange marker flag there, as well as at the front of the guest house area to install standard clean-out access for maintenance purposes of the system. Alright, so from this point, as we pull back, we're pulling back into an original, older vitrified clay piping. Now, these clay pipe materials, they are expected to have a service life of a fairly long service life. They are a natural material, so they're not expected to deteriorate underground the same fashion that the older iron or metal pipes do, but they are more brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. Now, we've got a few areas in this older clay line where the pipe is not draining. We're pulling back into one now. Looks like we're holding in excess of an inch, maybe 2 inches of water in areas. That's too much. Basically what that means is you don't have the proper elevation change to get the proper fall from this structure to the point where it ties into that other structure. And this is fairly common when you have a structure that is built on grade and you're trying to connect to a main structure that's on a raised foundation. So the proper thing to do in this situation would be to install an ejection pump system that would actually pump this water and waste debris up to the main sewer line itself. You don't have to have a slope on those pipes because they are under pressure due to the pump. Basically what this means is there's areas of the system we can't see too well because they are underwater and holding debris. But more importantly, it has an increased potential for debris buildup to cause blockages. Now, it's apparent that this structure has been here for quite some time. We don't know the history of this system as far as blockages go. But at a minimum, installing a clean-out so the line can be cleaned more easily in the case of backups. Or one can consider putting in an ejection system to make it a more standard and proper system. Alright, so this is where we're dropping down into that clay pipe here from our clean out here. I'll show you that clean out behind the water heater area here. So basically this is our laundry tub and washer, and here's our water heater. Down behind that is where we dropped into the system here. Alright, so what I'm going to do at this point is I am going to reset my equipment over to the cleanout on the right side exterior of the main house, and we'll go ahead and record from that point out as far as we can.